ClassicGameRoom.com.
TELE games in effect. You ready? Welcome to Classic Game Room. Do you remember the days when you used to go to SEARS to buy all of your video games and accessories? No? Well, I do, and this is the SEARS TELE Games Video Arcade, the SEARS branded version of the Atari 2600. It's hard to imagine now, but in the days before Best Buy, Target, and the internet, people bought their electronics at SEARS. And what better way to launch Atari's new game system in 1977 than by getting it onto the shelves of America's most popular retailer, rebranded as the SEARS TELE Games Video Arcade, which is a giant rebadged Atari 2600. Now, I really didn't need one of these, but since Classic Game Room's Intergalactic Space Arcade has effectively turned into a giant gaming museum, when I happened to come across this beautiful TELE Games Video Arcade at a stereo repair shop, I couldn't pass it up. I adopted it and have given it a new home to share with all of you. As you can see, it's in great shape and works perfectly. Even though it says TELE Games, it is an Atari 2600 and works with all 2600 games and accessories, including the power cord. Here's a look at my old school 6-switch wood-grained Atari, which is no longer working. I typically use an Atari 2600 Junior for the reviews. This shows the similarities between the two. Obviously, the TELE Games is in better shape, but I also think it looks better. I like the silver faceplate and the darker walnut wood finish. It's super classy, just like me. There's also a number of SEARS TELE Games rebranded video games available for this, like Tank Plus, which is combat. Why they did away with the awesome Atari artwork is beyond me, because all the games look really cheap like this. Until you turn it on and realize, oh yeah, it's combat. Game on, with video games on the television screen. The miracle of the modern world. There's even a switch for black and white televisions, so the Video Arcade has something the PlayStation 4 doesn't. So if you've been collecting for your Atari 2600 and have wondered what these TELE Games games are, now you know. They're SEARS. And there's no reason you need to get one of these video arcades instead of an Atari 2600, it just looks cool. And it's an important piece of video game history. It plays Atari games, it works with Atari controllers, and if it's broken, maybe you can ask the tech department at SEARS if they know how to fix it. So be the only kid on your block with a SEARS Video Arcade, one-upping all those Atari posers. Let them have their precious combat, because you have Tank Plus, and an ultra-classy darker wood grain finish.
Actually just did our first video wedding registry at SEARS last night.
If you're doing a wedding registry at SEARS, you clearly need to register for a SEARS TELE Games Video Arcade. Do they still make these?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
nothing says, I love you and I'm looking forward to a happy life being married, like a SEARS Video Arcade. I'm sorry, honey, I can't hear you. I'm playing Video Arcade. Go away.